Salem is heating up, and EJ DiMera is at the center of the storm. The latest days of our lives spoilers for Thursday, March 20th, promise a showdown filled with betrayal, revenge, and rising tension across town. EJ is on a warpath, Kate Roberts Brady is in the crosshairs, and Johnny DiMera is caught in the fallout. Let's break it all down, and explore what's really at stake. EJ DiMera isn't just lashing out, he's going scorched earth. In the March 20th days of our lives spoilers, EJ is stepping into full-blown revenge mode, and his target is none other than Kate Roberts Brady. Their clash isn't subtle, it's brutal. EJ corners Kate and unleashes his fury, accusing her of sabotaging his relationship with Johnny, his own son. In EJ's eyes, Kate's betrayal wasn't just personal. It was calculated, strategic, and unforgivable. What sparked this meltdown? It comes down to information that Kate supplied, which EJ believes destroyed his bond with Johnny. We don't know all the details of what she shared, but we do know this: EJ sees it as a knife in the back. And now he wants payback. He doesn't mince words. EJ makes it clear that Kate will suffer the consequences, and if we know anything about EJ DiMera, it's that his threats aren't hollow. When he decides someone needs to be punished, he follows through, with precision and force. This isn't just about family drama. This is about control. EJ has always been obsessed with maintaining power over his personal and professional life. Kate's actions undermined that, and now, he's prepared to burn everything down to restore what he's lost. Kate, seasoned as she is, has faced off against dangerous men before. But EJ is unpredictable right now, driven by emotion and a thirst for vengeance. One wrong move, and things could spiral into something far more dangerous than a verbal threat. While EJ is on the warpath, Detective Jada Hunter is pulling at a thread that could unravel everything, and change the entire dynamic in Salem. Her theory? The EJ DiMera causing chaos might not be EJ at all. Jada suspects an imposter is in play. A double, a look-alike, someone posing as EJ, using his face, his name, and his influence to pursue a hidden agenda. On the surface, it sounds far-fetched, but in Salem's long, twisted history, identity swaps are a well-worn playbook. Think about it. EJ's erratic behavior, his explosive anger, his sudden need for vengeance. What if it's not just emotional instability? What if it's orchestration? A plan being executed by someone with everything to gain by posing as EJ DiMera and wrecking the lives around him. Jada's no rookie. She knows a conspiracy when she sees one. And she's not about to ignore the red flags. That's why she takes this explosive theory to Mayor Paulina Price. But here's the real challenge: will Paulina listen? Paulina is pragmatic. She needs facts, not suspicions. While Jada presents her theory, Paulina might hesitate. Without concrete proof, jumping to the conclusion of identity theft could look reckless, politically and personally. But the stakes are enormous. If Jada's right, they're not just dealing with a vengeful EJ, they're dealing with a calculated impersonator, manipulating people, ruining relationships, and possibly hiding a much larger goal. The implications would ripple through Salem, impacting Kate, Johnny, and the entire DiMera legacy. For Jada, the clock is ticking. Every moment the imposter, if one exists, remains undetected, more damage is done. And if Paulina won't act, Jada may have to go rogue to expose the truth. At the heart of Salem's escalating conflict is Johnny DiMera, caught in a whirlwind of betrayal and emotional upheaval. For Johnny, the ground has shifted beneath his feet. The man he's looked up to, his father, EJ DiMera, is now at the center of a storm that's threatening to tear everything apart. The accusations, the threats, the rift with Kate, it's all pushing Johnny to question everything he thought he knew. EJ wasn't just a father figure, he was a role model. Someone Johnny admired, even when they didn't see eye to eye. But now, faced with EJ's aggressive behavior and the possibility that someone else may be pulling the strings, or worse, that EJ's true nature is finally being revealed, Johnny is left grappling with betrayal and confusion. Who is EJ really? The father he once trusted? Or someone capable of burning down relationships to maintain control? Fortunately, Johnny isn't left to face this alone. Chanel Dupree Demera, his wife, becomes his emotional anchor. She stands firmly beside him, offering stability in a time of emotional chaos. Chanel knows the stakes. She sees the pain Johnny is dealing with and refuses to let him spiral alone. Then there's Rafe Hernandez, stepping in not just as a lawman, but as a voice of reason. Rafe is trying to guide Johnny through the minefield, offering advice, listening, and helping him process a reality that keeps shifting. In many ways, Rafe is the steady hand Johnny desperately needs. But support doesn't make the journey easy. Johnny faces a harsh, uphill battle, not just to understand the truth about EJ, but to figure out who he is in the wake of it. Whatever comes next, whatever truth is revealed, Johnny knows one thing: life as he knew it is over. And the future? Uncertain at best. While emotional warfare plays out in the Demera household, another conflict is brewing, and exploding, inside the Hernandez home. Gabby Hernandez is furious, and this time it's personal. Her cousin, Javi Hernandez, has blindsided her with a decision that's already pushing her to the edge. Without consulting her, without even a heads up, Javi invited Leo Stark to move in. Yes, that Leo Stark. Salem's master manipulator, drama magnet, and walking disaster zone. For Gabby, this isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's an invasion. Her home, her space, is now being shared with someone she doesn't trust, and actively dislikes. And the person responsible? Her own cousin, who made a reckless choice that's about to cost him dearly. Gabby's reaction isn't subtle. It's explosive. She's livid, and she's not about to bite her tongue. Expect a full-blown confrontation, raised voices, sharp words, and probably a threat or two. Because Gabby doesn't do passive aggression, she goes full force. Javi, meanwhile, may have had good intentions. Maybe he saw Leo as someone who needed help. Maybe he thought it would be fun. Or maybe he simply didn't think it through. But now? He's in Gabby's line of fire, and it won't be pretty. As for Leo, his arrival guarantees chaos. He's never just a passive presence. He stirs trouble, pushes buttons, and thrives on tension. His presence in Casa Hernandez is a ticking time bomb, and Gabby's patience is already gone. This situation won't stay contained. The tension in the Hernandez house is set to boil over, and with personalities this volatile under one roof, something, or someone, is going to break. Across Salem this week, one theme is impossible to ignore: broken trust, and the destructive consequences that follow. Let's connect the dots. EJ Demera feels betrayed by Kate, a betrayal he's not willing to forgive. He's ready to retaliate, and in classic EJ fashion, retaliation won't be subtle, it'll be calculated, punishing, and public. Kate's misstep, intentional or not, has made her a target. And with EJ, targets rarely walk away unscathed. Then there's Johnny, caught in the middle of the wreckage. He feels betrayed by EJ, a man he believed in, respected, and wanted to trust. Now, that trust is shattered, leaving Johnny adrift, unsure of where he stands in the Demera legacy and unsure whether he's the son of a man or the son of a monster. In the Hernandez household, it's a different kind of betrayal, but betrayal nonetheless. Gabby was blindsided by her cousin Javi, whose careless decision to let Leo Stark move in has left her feeling disrespected and ignored. The home that once felt like a sanctuary now feels like enemy territory, and Gabby's fury is only just beginning. Everywhere you look, trust is under attack. Relationships are fraying, loyalties are tested, and in Salem, betrayal never goes unpunished. Key questions hang in the air. Will EJ's quest for revenge spiral out of control and cause irreparable damage? Is Kate in real danger, not just from EJ's wrath, but from something darker at play? Can Jada Hunter prove her imposter theory before more people get hurt, or is she chasing a ghost while the real threat gains ground? And what about Johnny? Can he recover from the emotional wreckage, or will the fallout consume him and pull him away from the people trying to help? The consequences of betrayal are only beginning to unfold. And with every decision, the stakes get higher. Now, we pivot to the most explosive possibility of them all, the question that could unravel the entire storyline. Is E.J. DiMera really E.J. DiMera? Detective Jada Hunter's imposter theory is more than a wild guess, it's the thread that, if pulled, could collapse everything. Think about it. EJ's recent behavior, his aggression, his unpredictable moves, his obsession with revenge, it's extreme, even for him. Could it be the result of emotional strain? Maybe. But Jada sees something deeper, something off. Her theory? EJ isn't EJ. Someone is posing as EJ, impersonating him with precision and purpose. If true, it would explain his volatile behavior. It would also mean someone is manipulating the DiMera legacy from within, pulling strings, turning allies against each other, and destabilizing Salem in the process. And the motive? Still unknown. But the method is clear: create chaos, destroy trust, and seize power. But let's consider the alternative. What if there's no imposter? What if EJ is EJ, and he's simply coming apart at the seams? Pushed by betrayal, desperation, and a need to control, he may be unraveling. His warpath might not be someone else's scheme, it might be his true nature finally breaking through. Either way, the truth will rock Salem to its core. If Jada proves the imposter theory, every grudge, every threat, and every act of violence could be traced back to a hidden puppet master. But if she's wrong, and EJ is acting of his own free will, then everyone in his orbit is in more danger than they ever imagined. No matter how this plays out, one thing is certain: the answers will have consequences no one in Salem is ready for. Spoilers hint that the coming episodes will bring major twists. Nothing is off the table. Will Kate strike back? Will Jada expose the truth? Will Johnny forgive, or turn away from EJ forever? And how long before Gabby explodes and throws Leo and Javi out for good? In Salem, the truth never stays buried. And when it comes to revenge, betrayal, and secrets, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because everything is about to change.